Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordy B. Writing on all socials.
And we're here to give you guys an Oscars recap. We did a preview, so we thought it only appropriate that we give you guys a recap as a standalone episode. So we're just going to do the big five: Best Supporting Actress, Best Actor, Best Picture. Um, I watched the whole show, but I'm not going to go through all them technical awards. So, and you didn't watch it either. So, you as the audience. So,
Right.
starting it off with Best Supporting Actress, Amy Madigan for Weapons. What were your
Weapons.
thoughts?
I'm not gonna hold you. I had a feeling she could win it, but when they said her name, I was shocked. I really thought Wumi Masako was gonna win that award. I'm not gonna lie, and I did feel sad that she didn't win it. Um, but I like Amy Madigan a lot, and she is a fantastic actress, and she's been in this for a long time, so it's hard to like really be pissed about it. Um, but I just would have loved to see Wumi go up there and accept that Oscar.
Um, my thing is I know they play games with the nominees and
Hmm.
no one was beating, spoiler alert, who won Best Actress, but she wasn't a supporting actress in the movie. She was a lead.
Yeah,
So there was
yeah.
like, and she did great. And if of those categories, I think she deserved to win. But I watched Weapons, and while I did, she was the lead actress in the movie. I
Well,
don't,
Julia Garner technically.
I don't know if you're the villain,
Well, fair.
like
And she is kind
she's
of
the
one of the
main
first people we see
antagonist
in the
of the
movie.
movie.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Um,
You're right. That's
I,
fair.
I think, I mean, look, I'm not saying
She
it's a
had less screen time,
tragedy.
but I see what you're saying. Yeah,
But normally, especially in movies where there's a bad guy. Well, I
yeah,
mean, Heath won for Best Supporting, right? For Joker.
yeah.
I guess that makes sense because he was in that movie more than she was in this movie. So,
Correct.
all right, I stand corrected. She was supporting actress, and I'm fine with her winning it. She was good in the movie, even though I didn't
She
like
was,
the
yeah, she was
movie.
great. She was kind of the
Um,
high point of the movie.
yeah, but that movie just I think we reviewed that movie. We neither of us
We
liked it,
did.
right?
I think we like it less now. In the moment we did praise it for like the storytelling aspect and all that. I didn't really fuck with the ending the ending because the ending made no. I mean the ending in the macro
Yeah,
perspective, it made sense. They just never explained why this woman was doing what she was doing.
yeah.
Like there was just never a rhyme or reason for the sticks and
Someone made a good point,
yeah.
and I don't
It's just
like all the kids. So they cracked the code in the movie when the super depressed dad looks at a map and he goes, "They all ran in this direction in this one house," and
yeah,
it's like the detectives never thought of that.
right.
Best supporting actor went to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. I wanted it for Delroy, but
Why, how,
uh,
who, and all the
I mean I
questions.
get why, but I wanted it for Delroy. But
Me
uh,
too. Me too. For me, if it wasn't Delroy, I wanted to see Jacob Elordi win it, because he was fucking otherworldly in Frankenstein. I did not see that coming. Sean Penn winning that. I'm not gonna. I was like, I, I think I thought I heard the wrong award. Like I was like, what?
hold on, hold on. Best supporting actor nominees
That category was
2026.
loaded.
I mean, it was a great year for movies.
Yeah,
Benicio
it was
del
a great year.
Toro, One Battle After
Yeah.
Another. I thought they would split votes.
Yeah, I thought they would cancel each other out.
Well, I mean, I thought Delroy had a shot. But yeah, I don't really have anything to add to this one other than I just really wanted
Yeah,
it for Delroy. I thought
me too.
a lifetime achievement award. So,
Same.
best
Um,
actress, we got Jessie
Jesse Buckley.
Buckley for Hamnet. I think this was everyone kind of knew going in.
Yeah, everyone. She won 42 awards for that
Yeah.
role.
Um, well, here's what I'll say, because just acting or the actual skill of acting and act, I guess acting and actresses, you know what I mean? It's in a
Yeah,
great place.
it
We went
is.
for a solid decade where people were like, why are there no new movie stars? They're here.
Yeah, we have them. Yes.
Lordy, Buckney, MBJ, Jesse Plemons,
Yeah, Austin Butler,
Chalamet.
Paul Mescal, I throw him in there.
All of these people are under 40 and
Yeah,
with deep lead credentials, and we have not seen that kind of
Yeah,
crop of talent in a long time. So, just as
correct.
the industry
Yeah.
dies, we finally get some new fresh blood into
It's really
it.
depressing. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Bride of Frankenstein. Jesse Buckley is playing the Bride of Frankenstein. Christian Bale's playing Frankenstein's monster. So I think I'm gonna go check that out probably this week. I'm looking
I was gonna
forward
say,
to
didn't
it.
that just come out?
Yeah, it came out like a week ago, week and a half. It came out the weekend we went to Charlotte.
Project Hail Mary comes out Thursday. I'm gonna pop into that IMAX at 7. Um,
Okay, okay.
uh, that one's gonna be a good one. So, best
Yeah, I've seen
actor.
really good reviews.
I mean, it's the book was a New York Times bestseller, a Hugo Award winner,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean, it was so good. Like it was. I don't even think the book is 10 years old, and it's already in movie. Usually, it takes books years to get through that process.
Yeah,
So,
that's a really good sign.
I think I'm very excited about it. So,
Okay.
best actor, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Thoughts?
I was very happy to see that. I definitely cheered like I was watching a great basketball game or something. Um, It was, and honestly, I don't know if you've seen any of the multiple vantage points of like the reaction in the room and
Yeah,
like of the other camera angles of him. You could almost, if they zoomed when they zoomed in, you could almost see he was practicing. He was like doing his like gracious loser face
yeah.
because I don't think he thought he was gonna win. And when it says his name, he almost like you could say like stop breathing for a second.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a camera angle where like right before they say his name, his mom grabs his hand, almost as if to say like it's gonna be okay. So yeah, I was really excited to see him win. Best performance of his career thus far. So I really think this is going to be a great launching pad for him. His speech was incredible. I love that he shouted out all the other acting leads that have won: Halle Berry, Will Smith, Denzel, Sidney Poitier. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I apologize, but
Uh, Edie Amin.
yeah, that's right. Oh my God, what's his name? Forrest Whitaker. That's
There you
it.
go. There you go.
Um, Yeah, so
Jamie
his
Foxx
speech was
too.
incredible. Yeah, Jimmy Fox, that's it. Yeah. And also so I love that Jamie Foxx and Will Smith, I don't know if you saw their post on Instagram. They made posts congratulating him, which I thought was really dope to see. Um, really deserving of the award from an actor standpoint, and it seems like everyone in the industry who's ever met him or knows him has nothing but great things to say. So it seems like he's also just seems to be a great person as well. So I thought that was really um important and also just great, in this era of like it's sort of like it's almost meta in a way. Chalamet played the arrogant obsessive. Not that he is that in real life, but it's nice to see that someone who is in pursuit of greatness is also a kind person as well,
Yeah.
and a professional, and like seems like people who work with them enjoy the experience. But yeah, what'd you think? What was your reaction when they said his name?
That's who I thought he would win it. I thought he should win it. That's who I picked to win it. But I was 50-50 on it. I would have been fine either way. But I'm very
Yeah,
happy for him. They put their name on that trophy, and that's something no one can take from you.
exactly.
Um, and he he's arrived. Keep in mind
Yeah,
he's not even 40 years old, and so
correct.
I'm excited to see what he does next because I think he's going to get out of the buff black guy movies and do his Will Smith and see if he can
Yeah,
stretch his dramatic muscles, and um I think he's ready for it. I think he can.
me too. Me too.
The sky's the limit. I mean, he's hit the sky. Best actor at the
Right,
Oscars
he's
is,
right.
you know,
What Michael
uh,
Jordan say? The ceiling is the roof.
yeah, like the sky's the limit. He's literally hit the pinnacle of his profession.
Yeah,
And that's kind of wild though, hitting the pinnacle of your profession before you're even 40 years old.
yeah, it's kind of nuts.
But hopefully it's the beginning of he's slated for what was it like I Am Legend 2 or something like
Yeah,
that. And
he's doing Thomas Crown Affair. He directed and he's starring in that. That's coming out, I
okay.
think, next year. He's doing I Am Legend 2 with Will Smith.
Is that
He's
real or
supposed to
is
be
that like
that's
actual?
yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
He's slated to be possibly doing Miami Vice with Austin Butler. I think that movie's gonna be fucking fire. They're two of the best young guns we got. And then he's
Are
got three or
they
four more movies
aware that
coming out.
Robert Neville died at the end of I'm Legend?
Yeah, yeah, but they shot two endings for the movie.
Okay, I
They
know,
just they
but
for the theatrical release they went with him dying, so they're gonna go with the canon version.
but that's just him arriving at the camp with the cure. So they like gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't know what the plot is, but
Right.
okay, all right. I would have
Um,
advised
I
him
think
not to
he's
take that, but okay. Um, congratulations, Michael B. Jordan. You
and he's
up
got a
like
few more
crazy.
roles. I don't remember what the genres are for those, but I think one of them is supposed to be like a crime thriller or something. So yeah, I think he's gonna go on. He's about to go on a run. I think
If you
he's
were
gonna
his
be.
agent, what kind of role would you look for him next?
Um, I'd look for a bad guy.
Okay.
I'd go for a villain role, something like really, really like dark and twisted, probably, or something more similar to like the Smoke character, but like a full movie version of that.
Okay. What would I do if I were him? Um,
He's also got great comedic chops too. I think he'd be great in like a really good comedy or like a rom com.
yeah, I don't know. I would do maybe like a buddy cop, get his bad boys on, find him a
Yeah,
sidekick, and he plays it straight, and the sidekick is goofy like Martin, and
yeah. So he basically played like Mike Lowry.
yeah, but like not too on the nose. Maybe
Yeah,
ground it a little bit more and make it like a detective mystery instead of just blowing up like a instead of an action flick,
yeah.
make it like a grounded detective mystery, sort of like
Like a
Seven,
gritty.
more
Yeah. Okay.
Seven
Yeah.
than
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Bad
Yeah.
Boys.
Okay. So like the Brad Pitt role.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
solve a mystery with the other cop and like have it be a real mystery. And
Yeah.
it's a bit cliche, but I think I'd like to see him. You know, you're still a
Yeah.
cop movie, but not an action movie. So
Right. That'd be
I
dope.
love movies. I love to just see
Like a
two
Black
detectives
Sherlock or
solve a
something.
mystery. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Me too. Me too. I love those movies.
All right, Best Picture was one battle after another. I'm sure you hated it, but tell the people why
Oh
you
hell
hated
yeah,
it.
I did. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I hate the movie. I don't understand how that movie won for Best Picture. I'm genuinely confused. The movie is as performative as the characters in the movie itself. It's literally pretending to say something in just with great window dressing and phenomenal acting. Like in 10 years, who's gonna remember their experience watching that movie? Like I don't know anybody who I know in real life who's like, oh, I love that movie. That's my shit. Like everybody I know who's talked about it or watched it is like, yeah, I got 30 minutes into it. I couldn't finish it. I don't
All right,
understand.
it's not that okay. People doing a
I'm
lot.
not saying it's that bad. I'm not saying it's turn your TV off bad, but I get their point. I just think Sinners is a significantly superior movie. That's really my main point, to be honest with you. I just I don't understand.
Well, so I would not have picked it.
Yeah,
Uh, it was. So I'm looking at the list, and it was a solid fourth behind
yeah,
Sinners, Begonia, and Marty Supreme for me.
correct.
Sentimental value, I would put above it, but that's just me. So,
Hmm.
like there's movies that I like better, and there's movies that I think are just objectively better. And I think
Right, right.
three are objectively better: Begonia, Sinners, and Marty Supreme. And I
Hmm.
personally enjoyed sentimental value better.
I feel you.
So to me, like it wouldn't. It's barely scraping into my top five.
No, I
Uh,
understand. And this may not be the cinephile take, whatever. I'm cool with that. I enjoyed F1 more than I enjoyed One Battle After Another. And I'm okay
um,
with taking the heat for that.
I mean, I think that's probably more popular than I don't know. It depends. I like F1 too, but no, it's not best picture movie.
No, for sure,
But
for sure.
one, let's just say this is a loaded year for movies. Great year for
It
movies.
is. It was a great year.
I'm
Everybody
counting
did their thing. Props to everyone.
like of this list, I'm counting one, two, three, four, five, six, seven really, really good movies.
Yeah.
And the rest are, I mean, only one of these I think is unwatchable. But normally the best picture nominees are just like
Some shit nobody ever saw.
somewhat stuff no one's seen. And so that makes a good point. Someone brought up like we need to like it's sometimes it's okay to take the wins. 10 years ago, before um the
Mhm.
Oscar voting process got it younger, more diverse, a movie like Hamnet would
Right.
have won every award.
Correct. That's true. That's true.
Movies like One Battle After Another and Sinners would not be Best Picture nominees in 2006. They're not the kind of movies
That is a
that
good
would
point.
be on that
Yeah.
stage. So we've come a long way as far as the range of movies that the range of possibilities with different kind of movies,
Yeah,
like a
they
horror
are both
movie.
very accessible movies. That's very true.
And so, it's important to celebrate the wins because the journey matters. We're not where we want to
Yes.
be, but we're not where we used to be, and that matters. But great year for movies. I would not have picked that for Best Picture. It wouldn't have
No,
even.
not at
It would have
all.
barely scraped my top five. I don't think it was a bad movie. It was a very strong year, and I
It
just
just
thought
felt like
that
it had
was.
nothing to say.
It, it had things to say. I think people are conflating. I didn't like what it had to say with it had nothing to say.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't. I thought it was a fine movie,
I just
but
think it could have went way deeper and it didn't. And I feel like that was a very deliberate choice. And that's what really bothered me the most about the movie because it was like you were right there, you almost got to the point, and you still missed it.
yeah, it wasn't my favorite. So I'm
Yeah.
not. Do I think it was like an undeserving winner? No. I mean, it's the kind of movie that usually wins these things.
Yeah, I
Um,
knew once. Yeah, I kind of figured that he was going to win it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
but
Um,
Ryan Coogler got it for Best Original Screenplay, which is
yes,
the Writers Award. So
true. But
and
I think that's only because, again, like you said, when Battle was an adaptation, so they
yeah,
were in two different categories. If PTA had if that was an original script, I think they probably would have found a way to try to give PTA that award too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like they just wanted to give him all the awards.
yeah. But I mean, you're mad about a hypothetical, like,
No, I know, I know, I
like
know. I'm just
it
saying. I'm
wasn't
just making a
like
point.
the categories have distinct points, and
Yeah,
one
for
wasn't
sure.
one of the like. It's not like they moved it over to get like it was
I
clearly an
know,
adapted
I know.
screenplay. Um,
Um,
but no,
yeah,
I thought it was a good night. Ryan Coogler got his, Michael B.
it was a
Jordan
great
got
show.
his, and
Yeah,
if you had told us that May 2025 when we were reviewing Sinners that we got a Best Actor and a Best Original Screenplay, we'd have took it. So,
yeah, we did took that.
um,
I just wish Sinners had won more because they won 16, got 16 nominations. They won four awards. That's a little disproportionate to me.
yeah.
That was my only main thing. I will say though, losing for best original song is insane. That was highway robbery.
Can we take a moment? People were complaining about the speeches being cut off as far as like the music playing.
Yeah.
And what do you want them to do? The show ran 3.5 hours.
I get you. They let Adrian Brody talk for 7 minutes last year.
Okay, well, that's yeah. What do you like? Are they supposed to make the same mistake over and over and over again?
No, I'm just saying you could have let that man talk for 30 seconds, bro.
The damn show ran for 3.5 hours with the
Yeah, no,
cutoffs.
I feel you.
So like,
With the cutoffs, yeah.
what you can't have happen is them announcing Best Actor at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, I
they
get
have to
it.
do something.
I get it. It's just hard because it's like you may never win again. It's
Yeah.
the biggest one of your life. You're nervous, you're anxious, your brain's going a million miles an hour. I mean, they didn't cut Michael B. Jordan's speech off, but you could see he was like trying to like figure out what to say before they
Yeah.
cut him off. You know what I mean? So that's my only thing. I mean, I get it, but it's a
Where
hard
you
position to
cut
be
is
on
all
both
those technical
sides.
awards no one cares about. Like I just
Yes.
we
You
don't
can
need
show those at
like
the luncheon. You can do those at the luncheon, like they do with the Grammys. They don't
yeah.
air every award.
The Grammys understands the assignment. Performances, the big
Yes,
awards. I am like if the award only matters to insiders, it doesn't need to be on TV. You
I agree.
we that's where and I think that's a happy medium where
Yeah.
look, I just most people watching do not care about the casting director. They don't care about
Well, I thought Sinner should have won
the
that too, but that's just
costumes,
me.
the score, the cinematography. All of that is important.
Yeah.
But if you have to cut some fat, that's where you cut. You don't cut off
So I think they could have cut a
people's
few of the
speeches.
awards
God.
because there was a lot of documentary awards, and by the way, I do plan on checking them out because they seem like they're all really, really good.
Yeah.
Um, but did they need to be on TV? Because who saw those awards? Their speeches were fire though. The speeches were phenomenal and they were on point. And they said what needed to be said,
Yeah.
but we didn't necessarily need to see them win those awards respectfully.
It lasted longer than an overtime NFL
It did.
game.
It was longer
Three
than
and
the
a
Super Bowl.
half
It was longer
hours,
than the Super
man.
Bowl. You're right.
That's a
Yeah.
long
And
time.
there's no
And that's
halftime.
with the cutoffs.
True.
Would have been like would have been announcing it in the
I will
morning.
say though, the worst part was when they tried to like stop the cutoff where they were like, no,
Yeah.
no, no, and they still played them off.
They cut a nigga's mic off. It was like,
They did.
um,
I will say, so they do the post game, the post game, God,
yeah,
the after awards interviews.
yeah.
So they did. do the pressers, and they actually did let the guys give their speeches in that moment. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, but losing to best original song, I lied to you. Losing to was it Golden? That's a crime. I'm sorry.
Wasn't that like some kid song though? Some
Yes,
K-pop song?
yes. And it's a really good song. I've listened to it throughout the day just to make sure I had a good opinion on it. But people were saying that's not the best song on the soundtrack, and that is true. That is not the best song on the soundtrack. And it's certainly not better than I Lied to You. That's
I
just
can't really
crazy.
speak on it. I didn't really hear that shit.
I feel you.
I literally have probably have only heard "I Lied to You." I mean,
Yeah,
obviously, I loved it, and I thought that scene was
yeah.
probably the scene of the year.
And that performance
Uh,
was incredible too.
Performance was incredible. Perline, was it Perline?
Pearline, yeah,
Yeah.
and Grace were in the performance. Yes, Lord.
And
Hello.
I think it's important to celebrate the wins. And while it wasn't
Yeah,
everything we wanted, if you had
true.
told me last year after we cut off our recording how you think the Oscars was going to play out, and then someone offered me Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor, Ryan Coogler winning Best Original Screenplay, I'd be like, I'll take that
Yeah.
right now. I'll take that over random outcomes. But it
No, that's a
was
fact. Because if you told me a year ago that was Mike's first Oscar, I'd have been like, "You bullshitting." I
yeah.
would have been like, "What? They're giving him an Oscar for that?" So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good perspective to have.